I got to talk to American tennis player Jack Sock. Want to learn a little bit more about what it's like to play professional tennis? Well, good news. Check it out here on this episode of Behind the Lights. What's going on, guys? Here with professional tennis player Jack Sock, and we're going to do 30 seconds of this or that. All right. The only thing that matters is that you beat Paul Swan.
Easy.
Right?
Easy
all right,
dub.
we got this.
Easy dub.
All right, ready? Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich or Popeyes?
Chick-fil-A, don't even need to finish.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Tequila or vodka?
Vodka.
Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
Starbucks.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
Okay. Tupac or Snoop Dogg?
Both.
Go out to eat or cook in?
Go out to eat.
All right, Laura, that means you're not a very good cook. Got it. Laura likes red velvet. What do you like?
I honestly just straight up vanilla.
Vanilla cake?
What
kind of icing?
Pretty just vanilla. I just
Vanilla
like vanilla.
Vanilla? All right,
I'm very vanilla.
Nike or Under Armour?
Nike. Swoosh.
Okay, Jack, sock, yeah.
Jack.
Jack, no sock. All right. You're a rookie.
Yeah.
First day, you show up. What was your biggest rookie move?
I have a pretty bad one, actually. My first U.S. Open ever, I was 17 in 2010, and I obviously grew up watching the greats, Roger Federer being one of them, and it's pretty embarrassing. I was in the locker room, my first U.S. Open, and I walked up to Roger Federer, no idea why I had the confidence to do this, and asked him if he'd like to play doubles at the U.S. Open. He had no idea who I was, nothing like that.
No
Obviously,
way.
you have to sign up for the event weeks prior. It wasn't even like we could even, obviously he was never going to play with me, but just the fact that I asked was just
What was the response?
He kind of laughed in my face, to be honest, not in like a rude way, but just
thought
wow,
you were joking, maybe?
Yeah, and then I think a couple of the American guys overheard me, and I was a laughing stock for the rest of the year.
But you're 17, so we'll just chalk it up to that.
Yeah, just a rookie mistake, honestly.
It's
just
rookie
plain
move.
and simple.
Good job.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
No,
You
yeah,
nailed the
it was
rookie
bad.
mistake.
It was bad.
You really did
That's
nail it.
bad.
All right, Jack. Somebody walks up to you. They ask what you do. You cannot use words. You can only use this Expo marker and this whiteboard. Let's see what you got.
What I do? Oh.
What's your job?
Oh gosh.
Dang, someone's got some straight lines. This
Let
looks
me give
a
him a-
little more complex than what it is in person. Is this an overhead view?
I don't know what this is.
Like
This
a
is
bird's
just
eye? Oh, what was that?
It's
Your
supposed to be a racket. That's
Okay.
a ball.
Okay, that's a good ball.
That's the direction it's going.
Okay. Here we go. Is this it?
This is it.
Drum roll, please. This is Jack's song.
Would you know what I do?
Of what he does.
Would you know what I do?
I don't know. It kind of looks like a baseball to me, but this doesn't look like a baseball field. So
Right.
then maybe I would be like, okay, if it's not baseball or softball, then maybe it's tennis.
And then those are supposed to be strings, but it's such
Right,
a thick
like,
tipped
you know,
thing. It's hard to draw fine lines.
Could be a tree, but I would just assume like
What, a
I'm
baby
interviewing
tree?
athletes, so there's probably not a tree
Yeah.
on. The
Honestly,
court.
I'm just here. I'm hoping that the court gives it away. That should just be
Alright, we'll go
people
with
should
that.
know what a tennis court looks like. I hope.
I think it's better than Paul's. You've been playing this game since you were 17. You've had a lot of travel experiences. Tell me your worst travel experience.
Years ago, I flew from the trip was supposed to be Kansas City to Madrid. Obviously, hopefully in one smooth
Shot.
trip, and Kansas City to Atlanta was fine, easy. Obviously, they start the day earlier with the connection, so it's already going to be a long travel day. Get to Atlanta, fine, board the plane, take off. We get across the ocean, literally entering Europe, because you can follow on the map on the plane where you are. So we're literally crossing land, and they say that our one of the systems on the plane, like where they can see where other airplanes are in the air, went down. So we had already flown 6 hours across the water, have to turn around and go back to New York, midair.
No
Midair,
way.
you hear the plane go like this, you turn around, back to New York in the middle of the air. So
That's a nightmare.
another 5 hours back to New York. We landed, and then we land at 2 in the morning. Have to sit in the New York airport for 3 or 4 hours at the middle of the night, and then get back on the plane and fly back across the ocean too.
I think you win.
I-
That's pretty intense.
I was
Done.
devastated
How old were
for
you
a few
then?
days. I was
About.
27 now. I was probably 22.
All right, so a couple years in at least.
Yeah,
At
I
least
mean,
it
a
wasn't,
couple years
like,
in, but
first
never
year.
never
Still
flown
don't
across
get
the
over it.
ocean and entering Europe. Yeah, the whole thing was a nightmare.
That's not fun.
Yeah, and I had to practice the day I got there that day, and it was
You're wiped.
horrendous. Yeah.
There's this old viral competition that hasn't been going on for quite some time, but we're
Right.
trying to bring it back. Your
Yep.
buddy Paul did it.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and get you to beat him.
Probably got
bottle
0.
flip.
Yeah.
How many times can you get in 60 seconds? But I have to time it. So don't go yet.
I feel like you already botched the bottle a little bit, but hey.
But you know what? It's the same bottle at least. So we'll say that it's fair. If you want to take the cap off and
No, I'm good.
fill it up with air. All right, you're gonna call it fair. Ready?
I got this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow, I need more turn.
1.
Yes, sir. Yes,
2.
sir.
Dang. Okay, we're at 2. We still have 51 seconds.
Turn it over.
3.
There it is.
4.
There it is.
5. Dang, Paul.
No.
Come on, you got it. You still got 40
I'm
seconds.
nervous. No.
5.
That's 6.
That's 6. That's 7. That's not 8. That's
Jeez.
nope.
Wow.
Come on.
Stay
Come
up.
on, you're so close to beating him.
Oh my gosh, stay up.
8. 9. You beat Paul Swan.
It's leaking.
Keep going. You got 18 seconds.
It's leaking.
10. 11. 12. 13.
Do this all day. I'll do this all day.
4. No, you still got 5 seconds.
Fuck you. Am I kicked out? Get out of my house.
You beat Paul Swan. Jack, a lot of fans love to know like what your workout routine looks like. Like you play tennis, that's a lot different from what we've seen. So tell me, like, what kind of style of workouts do you do?
Yeah, I'm probably on a week off, like this week training. I go a couple hours in the morning on court. We'll start my coach, probably 2 to 2.5 hours. We'll put in doing certain drills, playing points, just getting ready. And then we'll spend probably an hour to an hour and a half in the gym for like strength and conditioning or agility stuff, and then a little recovery after. So a day is probably 4 to 5 hours, all in all, from on court to gym to recovery stuff.
How would you like identify like your style of workouts? Is it more like CrossFit or more like mobility or like
A lot of cardio type stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it's for tennis, legs need to be strong because obviously we're up the whole time. You're running basically side to side the entire time. So legs and lungs is the main focus. So you need, obviously you can be able to last, and you play a long point, you can recover because you only have 20 seconds in between points. So legs and lungs are big, and then honestly just as long as your flexibility and mobility throughout the body is big. It's not necessarily like bulking up upper body, and that's not needed too much in tennis. So a lot of quickness and then just strength in the lower body.
what's your weirdest movement? You're gonna have to teach it to me right now.
Weirdest movement?
Yeah. Like just for example, Paul taught me like I don't even know how to explain it, like one of these.
That he has to do like on pit, when he's doing pit stuff.
And then like my husband does like a bunch of this crap.
Yeah.
So do you do
I don't know.
teach me, like, do you do mobility? Like a mobility workout that you can teach me?
I have pretty bad hips. So there's one called it's called the fire hydrant that looks pretty funny. If you want, this is one I have to do every day before we start. It's called the fire hydrant just to get the
girls do that just for their butts.
just to get the hip going. But yeah, for us it's kind of called the fire hydrant.
Do you do both sides?
Yeah, both sides. Maybe hit 10 on each, and then you're
Good quality fire hydrant.
I know, right?
Not too weird.
I
That's
think
fair.
the name of it makes it funny, and then if you actually picture like a
fire
dog
hydrant.
or something,
Peeing on a fire
yeah,
hydrant.
so
Makes sense.
that's where it
Not
comes
too
from.
bad.
No.
All right, Jack. No sports involved. If you were to pick an alternative career path, what would it be?
Nothing in sports, even like an agent or anything.
Like-
Just can't. Just
No,
sports.
that's
Or,
fair. Just no
Oh.
professional athlete.
Oh
like,
yeah, I
maybe
do. Anything in sports. I try to work my way up as like a commentator, just to
Okay.
talk about sports. Maybe a sports agent.
Okay.
Just
That's a grind.
anything with sports in it. I would go through the process to be
Sports
involved
guy.
because I'm not a desk guy. Could never do it. Will never do it. I think I'd rather work at Chipotle than do that. So.
Oh.
And I love
All right.
Chipotle.
Shout out to Chipotle.
I know.
Are you sponsored
There you
by
go.
them? Because if not, you're about
Used
to
to
be.
be. Trying to get it back. Love you guys.
Hey, what do you get, a bowl or a
I'm a bowl. A little white rice, little black beans.
There
chicken.
to
That
go.
was nice. To go.
To go. Come here so you get the
To
foil
go.
over.
Gotta get my dog a little piece of chicken
Wesley,
here and
shout
there.
out to Wesley.
the Doodle. Follow him. Instagram,
He's
IG.
famous.
Yeah, he's the cutest.
All right, Jack. Which I just saw a great reaction celebration from you. That went kind of viral. But you just won. It's a really big accomplishment. Let me see your best celebration.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably hit him with like a.
Oh.
Hit him with one of those. Got him.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Got him.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, Jack, for all your followers and all your fans that want to keep track of you, where can they find you? Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, is the
What's
best
your handle,
one.
do you know?
Jack.sock. Yeah.
Pretty
Easy.
simple.
Simple name, simple
Jack.sock,
simple
you
handle.
heard it here first. Follow this guy.
Thank
All
you
right,
first.
thank you so much, Jack, for participating in Behind the Lights. We really enjoyed having you. And for our followers, continue to like and subscribe and leave your comments below.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
High definition.
This is.
It's all right.
Awesome.
Videotape.